Chairman, I make a brief announcement about this resolution. On Friday night, first of all, thank you all very much for coming out tonight, and thank you for the way that you so eloquently addressed all of us this evening. At the opening of the town hall meeting that I held last Friday, I told you that I was going to advance a resolution of intention, and that would be the vehicle that would allow you to have your voice. I strongly and heartfully urge my fellow council members to vote for this resolution. I think we all understand that perhaps the most fundamental element of democracy is the voice of the people and the people's right to be heard. The residents of my district deserve to be heard. They clearly deserve notice. A crowd of approximately 718 people crowded an auditorium last Friday. We had a very, very lengthy and thorough discussion about this project. Questions were asked, questions were answered, comments were made, and there was a theme that ran through many of the comments, and those comments were that notice lacked, that the residents did not know about the development going in. And I think that logic bears it out, because 700 people crowded into an auditorium, and they did so after knowing about the project. Logic says that at least those 700 would have done the same thing had they known about the project before. So I strongly urge you to please vote for this resolution so the residents of my district will have their voice. They'll be able to make their way back to the Planning Commission. At the Planning Commission, things can be done to reverse this process. Zoning can revert to its prior classification, which would not allow for the current project, the current residential development. And I just urge you all, please vote for this resolution. You may read the resolution.
You asking us to vote for the resolution. I'm just wondering, you rush this legislation through to build this senior complex. You spoke to the newspaper, I understand, and said that you thought it was appropriate. I guess I'm wondering why now? Did you not hold a public hearing or anything for your constituents before? Why now? After the project is started, why now?
Well, if I can respond first, this residential development was never rushed through. It went through the normal process that it goes through back a year and 3 months ago. It went through the normal process. It went through introduction, perfection, and final passage, and it was unanimously passed by the council. It also went through the process of the Planning Commission as well.
But didn't you ask for the legislation before the Planning Commission?
No, it was after the Planning Commission's recommendation that I asked for the legislation back when it was introduced a year and 3 months ago. So it was actually after all that process. And when the county executive went through the process, that was the process that the legislation followed. So this was over, it was about a year and 3 months ago.